Let us offer a profound greeting by way of a bow to our beloved true mother. 승리하신 전지인 참 부모님께 경배. 바로. Let's give another all-powerful applause to our beloved true mother.
Okay. Manbok Chen and Beatrice Kaina, a newly blessed couple, will offer flowers to True Mother together with some blessed children.
참 어머님께 꽃다발 봉정 있겠습니다. 만복진과 그다음에 2세 대표 가정입니다.
Valerio and Petra Tammiso will now offer printouts of some of the designs prepared for this event, which represent our creative heart. Also, Marianne MacDonald, community leader of Scotland, will present traditional Scottish drums as a present for True Mother.
발레리오 그리고 페트라 선물 봉정 있겠습니다. 네, 새롭게 축복받은 축복 가정으로서 어머님께 큰 희망이 되어드리기 바라겠습니다. 사진 촬영하겠습니다. 어머님 사랑합니다. 감사합니다.
True Mother will now take her seat.
자, 참 어머님께서 자정하시겠습니다.
Everyone, please also take your seat. Everyone, isn't True Mother looking beautiful today?
어머님 아름다우십니다.
And now we will prepare for True Mother to give her message to us today. So let's once more give a great applause and welcome to our beloved True Mother as she prepares to give her message to us.
네. 감사합니다. Thank you. 이제 참 어머님께서 말씀 주시겠습니다.
오늘이 무슨 날인가?
What day is it today? What day is it today?
단상에 누가 보입니까?
Who is standing in front of you? Who is sitting in front of you?
예. 예수 그리스도와
Jesus
실체
and
성령
the physical manifestation of the Holy Spirit, Wang Oma, is here in Europe, sitting in front of you.
내가 여기 온 것은
The reason why I'm here
예수님의 소원,
is to realize the dream of Jesus.
십자가로 나가실 수밖에 없는 예수님께서
He had to walk the path of the cross,
다시 오마
but he has said that he will return.
오순절 성령의 부활로 사도들에
So
의해서
today is the Pentecost, is a revival of the Holy Spirit, and led by the disciples, the Christianity began, right?
그러나
However,
불행하게도
fortunately,
기독교는
Christianity
2000년간 내려오면서 예수님의 본질을
did not
몰랐어요.
understand the essence of Jesus in its 2,000-year history.
예수 십자가 후에 로마 제국으로부터 핍박을 받으면서 300년 후에
Christianity received persecution by the Roman Empire, but it took 300 years for them to be recognized, and centered on the Italian peninsula, it was able to spread across the world.
나갔으나 예수님께서는
However,
내 이웃을 내 몸같이 사랑해라 했어요.
Jesus said to love your neighbors like yourself.
예수님의 본질을 몰랐기에
However, they did not
이기적인
understand the
생각으로
essence of Jesus. The Christians lived
많은
a
나라들의
selfish life.
피해를 준 역사적인
And
사실이
in Christian history had actually
드러나
caused so much
있습니다.
pain and suffering to other nations.
본래 창조주께서는
Originally, the
당신의
Creator
형상을 따라서 천지 만물을
created the
창조하셨다
cosmos
했어요.
and the creations in His image.
형상을 따라서
In His image.
광물 세계 플러스
From the
마이너스
mineral
식물
world,
세계, 동물
plus or
세계,
minus, the
암컷과
plant world, the
수컷,
animal world, male
암소와
and
수소.
female.
마지막으로
And
인간
at the
조상이
end,
될 수 있는 남자와 여자를
created man
창조하시고
and woman who could become
인간에게는
the ancestors
책임을
of
주셨어요.
humankind. But
성장
specifically for man
기간이라는
and woman, gave them
시간을
a
통해서
responsibility
스스로
and through the
완성의
growth period so that
자리까지
they could
나오도록
themselves grow into
기다리셨어요.
perfection. And that's what the Heavenly
그러나
Parent had waited
오늘날의
for.
세상을 볼 때에
However, if we look at the world around us now,
타락한 결과예요.
we see the results of the fall.
지금까지 인류 역사 6천년을 내려오면서
The 6,000 year history of
하루도
humankind, not a
평화로운
single day has
세상을 보지
humankind
못한
seen peace.
전쟁과 갈등,
And its history is
더구나
tainted with
종교
war
또한
and conflict. And on top of that,
하나가 될 수 없는
religions themselves cannot unite.
그러한 관계에서 요즘 중동 정세를 보게 될 때에
And in
종교
such
전쟁이야.
environment, the conflict in the Middle East is caused by a difference in
기독교만 해도 그래.
religions. But you could also see such conflict in the Christian world as well.
천주교로 시작이 됐으나
The Catholic
많은
Church
실수를
began,
하게 됨으로 말미암아
but they caused so much
종교개혁이
mistake.
일어나고
That's why the religious
개신교가
reformation happened by the
나왔어.
Christians, and
그 개신교
Protestants
분파가
became.
여럿이야.
But even within them, different sects
만약에
of
재림
Christianity
메시아가
came about.
오신다면은 어디로 가실 것 같아?
If the second advent of the Messiah comes to the earth,
메시아를
where would he
기다리고
come?
있어.
All the Christians are waiting for the second coming of the Messiah.
오늘의 세계 정세를 볼 때
If you look at the world around us now,
미래를 바라보는 희망의 등불이
there is no hope,
비춰지지를
or
않아.
there's no light at the end of the tunnel in the future that we could look forward to.
그러나
However,
창조주께서는 영전하셔.
the
시작과
Creator
끝이 같으신 분이야.
is eternal, and
시작하셨으니
his beginning and the end is the same. That is why,
이루셔야 돼.
since he
완성을
began,
보셔야
he
돼.
must see
그렇기
completion.
때문에
He must fulfill
타락한 인류를
his
그냥 버려둘
initial
수
goal.
없어.
That is why he cannot ignore
탄감복기
the fallen
구원 섭리
mankind.
역사를
That is
시작하셨어요.
why he led the providence of
이스라엘이라는
restoration.
선민을 택해서
Heaven has
개인에서부터
chosen the
가정, 종족,
Israelites to restore
형태를
individual,
이룰 수 있을
family,
때까지
people nation and until the national
그
level.
과정에 중심 인물을 세워서
Heaven has always set a
섭리를
central figure
발전시켜
figure
나왔는데
to bring about
그 시간이 그
the
얼마나
providence of
힘들고
restoration. But
어려웠으면
just imagine how
4,000년이라는
difficult it
시간이
was,
걸렸어.
because we know that it took more 4,000 years for
내 아들이다 할
the
수
providence of
있는
restoration.
독생자
And through that
예수
such
그리스도를
tremendous
보내주셨고
4,000-year history, heaven was able to send
예수
Jesus
그리스도를
as the
잉태한
only begotten
마리아
Son that heaven could call as its own Son. But Mary
소홀했다고 볼 수 없어.
and Zechariah family, they did
본질을
not
몰랐어.
fulfill their responsibility. They did not understand
예수님은
the essence of Jesus.
타락한 인류를 구원하러 오신 거야.
Jesus
근데
came to
독생자
restore,
혼자서는
rebirth
안
the
돼.
fallen humankind.
창조
But
원칙이
just
남자와
by the
여자예요.
only begotten Son himself cannot do it. Centered on the principle of
그렇다면
creation,
마리아는 예수님을 위해서
a man himself cannot
정성을 들이고
rebirth
환경을 만들어 드려야 했는데
the people. Mary, if
반대 생활을
she
했어.
understood such essence of
성경에서
Jesus, then she should have
예수님과의
dedicated
갈등이
herself to creating
여러
an environment
곳에서
for
나오는데
Jesus. However, because she didn't, there were many
결국
persecution and attacks centered towards Jesus.
예수를 십자가로
And in the
내모는
end,
결과가 된 거야.
such failures of the responsibility of Mary led to the
그래서
crucifixion of
예수님께서는
Jesus.
다시 오마했고 다시 와서
That is why
어린
Jesus
양
said
잔치를
he will
한다
return.
했는데
And he said he will
어린 양
enjoy
잔치에
the
대한
marriage supper of the Lamb.
그런 생각을 잔치를 하려면은 상대가 있어야 되는데
If it's a supper,
왜
it's not
기독교는
a meal
그런 생각을
enjoyed by
못했을까?
yourself. Jesus needs a partner. Such simple truth was not thought about. It was not
제2의
realized
메시아가
by
오기 위해서는
Christianity. In order
하늘은
for the second advent, for
2000년 전에
second advent to come,
나타나지 않았던 독생녀를 탄생시킬
then
수
heaven
있는
must create the
민족을
foundation to birth the
선택해요.
only begotten daughter that was not
나오는
able to come
과정에
2,000 years.
1943년에
That's why in
케냐가
1943, heaven prepared
탄생됐습니다.
the Korean people to birth the only begotten daughter in Korea.
하늘은 이 한때를 위하여
Heaven,
얼마나
for this moment,
수고하셨는지 몰라.
made a tremendous effort for such moment.
기독교 예수님의 본질을 모르는 기독교
Christianity, Christianity that does not understand the essence of Jesus. Catholic Church, as well as different parts of Christianity.
예수님의 소원이
The dream and wish of
부모가
Jesus
되고자 하는데
was
그것을
to
몰라.
become true parents, but Christians do not understand this simple truth. In order for Jesus to become true parents, he must meet the only begotten daughter. And the only begotten daughter must be prepared and be sent by heaven.
그걸 알아야 돼.
You have to understand this truth.
독생녀의 출현은
So the
기독교
birth of
배경을
such only
통해서
begotten daughter
나와.
must come from the environment of and the foundation laid by Christianity.
그래야만
Only then
예수님을 중심한 기독교 섭리의 완성을 보게 되는 거야.
can
알겠나?
Christianity realize the completion
이러한
of the
진실,
Christian responsibility. Such truth
유럽 대륙의 초기에 예수님을 위해서
The
세계
European
선교를
continent,
나갔으나 책임을 다했다 할 수 없는
for this
자들인데
purpose, for the purpose of Jesus,
이제
European
저물어 가고
continent
있어.
made an effort and sent out missionaries throughout the world. However,
그러나 예수님의 꿈을 이루는 데 있어서
in terms of realizing the
참
dream of
부모 탄생이
Jesus, true
이루어져야만
parents' birth has to
더더구나
come about,
2000년간
and
기독교
especially so,
배경을
the
놓고
birth,
전 세계에
looking at the 2,000 year history of
퍼져 있는
Christianity, the
기독교 신앙을 갖고 있는 사람들이
the
예수님의
Christians who have
본질을
faith
알고
must realize
참 부모의
the
현현을
essence of Jesus and come to
기다리며
believe
참 부모를
and await for the realization and manifestation of true
정성들이는
parents here on earth. And such faithful Christian must
과거
offer dedication to
2000년
realize such truth.
전 오순절과 같이
And
모든
in that
기독교인들이
sense, just like the
실제로
Pentecost 2,000 years ago,
성령의
all
부활을
Christians
입어
must
귀가
receive
열리고 눈이 뜨이고
the inspiration by the
바로
birth of the Holy Spirit, and the miracles
하늘
could be
선물
received. And through that,
예수님의 본질을 바로 볼 수 있는
they could really
그러한
come to understand and see the
환경을
truth of the essence of Jesus.
만들기 위해서
And we need to
실제
create such
성령
environment.
질생녀가
That is why the
유럽에
physical
왔다.
manifestation of the Holy Spirit is here in Europe today.
성경 말씀에 먼저 된 자가
In the
나중되고
Bible, it says the
나중된
person
자가
who comes
먼저
first
되느니라 한
comes later, and then the people who came
구절이
later comes first. There's
이
such words
독생녀 시대에
in the Bible.
있어서는
In the era of
독생녀와
the only
하나
begotten
되면
daughter, those who become absolutely one with the only
결과는
begotten daughter, the result
완성을 보는 것이다.
is realizing the completion.
참 부모를 통해서 축복받아서
Through true
탄생한
parents, you have received
2세, 3세,
the blessing. And there's
4세
the second and third and fourth generations
내가
who are
퓨어
here
워터라
through the blessing.
얘기했지.
I've called you and I call
너희들의
you pure
엄마는
water.
왕엄마다.
Your mother is Wangama.
왕엄마는 하늘
And
부모님을
왕엄마
직접 모시고
is
인류 한
to
가족의
attend
꿈을
heavenly
실체로
parents
지상에 이뤄
here
나가는
on earth and create
역사를
an ideal
하고
world where
있다.
one family under God could attend heavenly parents through true parents. That is what true parents are doing here on earth.
그렇다면은
And
퓨어
if this
워터인
is
너희들은
true, then all the pure water is gathered here.
왕엄마가 전개하고 있는 국가복귀,
All the pure water gathered here.
세계복귀,
Then you have to align to the providence that
하늘
Wangama is
부모님을
doing
지상에서
now, which is
내 집에서, 내
national
가정에서,
restoration
내 교회에서,
in your own
내 나라에서
environment, in your house,
모실
in your
수 있는
community, your church,
지상
your school,
천국을
and
이루어
your
나가는
nation,
데 있어서
and work towards
너희들이
creating
중심 인물이
and
되어라.
realizing heaven on earth here, and become such central figures in all aspects of your own individual lives.
그렇게 할 거지?
You will do this, right?
그래. 고마워.
Thank you.
내가 지상에 있는 동안에
While I'm
너희들이
here on
나와
earth,
100%, 120% 하나 돼서
you become
섭리의
absolutely one,
완성을
100%,
이루는
120%, have to
것만이
become one with me. And you have to
영원을
realize
두고
national
역사적인
restoration.
위대한
And only then can
중심 인물은 물론이요
remembered
너의
forever in
가정을
history
통해서
as central
명문가가
figures in the
탄생되느니라.
the uh, time of his parents.
그리스도교가 핍박받던 시절에 사도 바울
When the Christians
특히
were persecuted,
예수를 믿는 사람을 잡으러 다니다가 예수
you know the story of
믿음부터
Paul. He was the one who chased down Christians. But after
180도 돌아서
having met Jesus, he
전도를 하게 된 바울의
turned
역사
180
여러분들이 잘 알고 있지?
and he became the most
어떻게
humble
중동에서
Christian. You guys know the story.
그리스의 남단까지 걸어서
Coming
갔을까?
from
뭐 타고
Middle
갔을까?
East to the ends of Greece. How did he get there?
이루 말할 수 없는 고통을 겪었을 거야.
He probably went through so much difficulties in his time.
그러나 예수님으로부터 받은 약속을 지키기 위해서 열심히 전도한 결과가 성경에 이름이 오르게
But
된
his
것을
efforts made in his time while he traveled from
예,
Middle East to Greece, it is
1700
recorded in the Bible, and everyone knows it even
참부모,
2,000 years later. In that
독생녀,
sense, at this time,
평화의
centered on
어머니와
the only begotten daughter,
엄마와
uh,
함께 했던
the mother of
너희들의
peace,
실적이
Wangama, your results
영원히
will be
빛날 수 있는
recognized and
이러한
remembered
황금기라는
for
것을
eternity.
명심할지어다.
That is the era that you live in. Please remember this truth.
유럽 역사에
In the
선교 역사가
European history,
50년이 넘는데
the Unification Church mission history is over 50 years.
56개 이상이 되는 나라들이 있는데
There's more than 56
하나라도
nations where there's
회개가 안
active
됐다 하는
mission work,
것은
but not
하늘
single
앞에
nation was
면목이 있어
restored.
없어.
Does that mean can you stand proudly in front of Heavenly Parent?
면목이 없는 거지.
Yeah, you guys cannot stand proudly in front of Heavenly Parent, right?
내년
That is why next year
부모님을 직접 지상에 모시는 천원궁
the Cheononggung Cheonil Sanctum, where we can physically attend Heavenly Parent, the entry ceremony of such an important sanctum.
보여드리는
All of
유럽의
you here
2세,
has to
3세
show Heavenly
젊은
Parent what Europe can
지도자가 되어서
do. And
국가복귀를
all the second and
다
third generation must
할지어다.
become leaders, and you will restore Europe, every single nation in Europe.
이제 당당하게
Now,
섭리의 진실,
please go out proudly
창조주의
and
본질,
proclaim
예수님의
the
본질,
truth of the providence, the Heavenly Parent's essence, the essence of Jesus.
참
That true parents is the essence
던지기
of Heavenly
전에
Parent and Jesus.
참부모 섭리에
We cannot wait any longer.
유럽
Please go
대표로
out
너희들이
and
최선을
please
다해주기
lead
바란다.
such a tremendous movement in becoming and aligning in absolute one with True Mother. Please lead such change in Europe.
하늘 땅 앞에 맹세할지어다.
You will pledge in front of heaven, right?
그래, 만나서 반가워.
It's
보고
good to see
싶었어.
all of you. I really missed all of
더
you,
많은
but I really
자녀들을
hope that you
보고
could
싶은 왕
But I want to see more children, more of my children. I want to see more of my children in front of me. That's why please work hard. Okay? 같이 가셔야 돼요. 어머니 바로 나가시면 돼요. 예.
After you, after you. Thank you, true mother.
감사합니다, 어머니.
We'll take your words to heart. 감사합니다. 사랑합니다.
감사합니다. 우, 감사합니다, 어머님.
Thank you, true mother. We will all become one with our beloved true mother, be her hands, and completely unite with her as Europe and the Middle East.
열심히